U.S. troops have flown to Afghanistan to help evacuate embassy staff as a sweeping Taliban offensive draws closer to Kabul. The Pentagon says 3,000 troops will arrive in the Afghan capital by Sunday evening. The U.S. Embassy in Kabul has been ordered to shred and burn sensitive documents as it prepares to potentially move operations to the city's airport. The Taliban now controls more than half the country's 34 provincial capitals. In the past 48 hours, the militants have seized Kandahar and Herat, the second and third biggest cities. With Afghan government forces in disarray, U.S. intelligence suggests Kabul could fall within 90 days. Militants are now camped just 50 kilometers from the capital.
You can see that they are trying to isolate Kabul. Now, what they want to do if they achieve that isolation, I think only they can speak to. But you can see a certain effort to isolate Kabul. It is not unlike the way they've operated in other places of the country, isolating provincial capitals and sometimes being able to force surrender without necessarily much bloodshed.
Well, hundreds of thousands of people have been displaced. The UN warning of a growing humanitarian crisis. They've called on the Taliban to end the conflict now.
At least 241,000 people have been forced to flee from their homes, and humanitarian needs are growing by the hour. Hospitals are overflowing. Food and medical supplies are dwindling. Roads, bridges, schools, clinics, and other critical infrastructure are being destroyed. Every day, the conflict is taking an even bigger toll on women and children.
The speed of the Taliban takeover has sparked criticism over the U.S. decision to follow through with its troop withdrawal by the end of this month. Afghan forces have turned to warlords and local militia to counter the Taliban advance due to the lack of foreign support.